It's Dr. Gary Bowman with Propel Health and Human Performance, and we're talking about some quarantine fitness and some ways that you might be able to ramp up your home fitness routine despite the lack of gym access or the access to heavy load. If you've done any blood flow restriction work before in your legs, you're probably just waiting to start to get that same feel in your arms. The problem with doing occlusion training in the arms is that all of the vessels and the nerves are a little bit more exposed, so you cannot compress the arms as much as the legs. Now, I know that seems somewhat self-explanatory, but it is a safety precaution, and there's a lot of stupid stuff on the internet, so don't essentially take my word for it. You want to go less is more. What I'm going to show you is a safe way I have found to create occlusion into the upper extremity to do any type of especially low kind of intensity rehab type exercise and make that a little bit more productive. So the first two wraps of the band, we're looking to get all the way up into kind of close to the armpit where the arm meets the shoulder. The first two wraps are just basically to get the band on to the arm. So this one that I have has two ends with Velcro, so it's really easy to kind of get it occluded. After my second wrap, I'm going to take one of my rando socks that doesn't have a partner, and I'm going to set that on my bicep to create a little bit of space now for the rest of my wraps. Now, I'm not really pulling hard. I'm actually just trying to kind of create some pressure over the top of this sock. Once I get it settled, quickly just pull that sock out, and that will make sure that you don't over compress. It's an easy way to just try to put in a little bit of a fail safe to make sure that you don't over compress the arm. But at any point during the exercise, if you're feeling numbness into your fingers or the burn is more than you can tolerate, just get that thing off of there regardless of where you are in the repetition scheme. I would suggest, if you can, to try to just get the reps done without the occlusion on, just to kind of get your volume in there. But if you feel you overdid it and you just have to shut it down, I get it. Again, the message is be safe. You can use this technique if you'd like to try to compress the arm under a little bit of occlusion. That should be in the clinic when we test this, in the device that kind of controls the pressure, it's about a 50% occlusion. Where in the leg, we get as high as 80%. So just remember, less is more always, especially in the arm when you're trying to mix in some occlusion therapy.